know me, my name is Bullock, also known as Ameera Be the Love Coach. I am the program manager at Mighty Writers in Camden. I'm a workshop leader. I'm a writer. I love art, and I'm a community activist. And as I just said, Camden has had its fair share of negative connotations, and so I think it's about time we rewrite the narrative. So we are out here today to go through a guided walk of the neighborhood and see the beauty from within, right? So as you guys listen to me talk, you are going to get a feel of the people we see, the culture, the community, and we are going to get inspired to write some beautiful poetry about what we see. But you can write whatever you want to write. So whatever you feel like you want to write, let it flow. But we're going to specifically focus on haikus. So for those of you who don't know what a haiku poem is, that is a short and sweet three-line poem, and it consists of like the first line, you have to have 5 syllables. The second line has to have 7 syllables, and the third line has to have 5 syllables. So I'm gonna say one real quick, so we gotta get a feel of it. So, hey, I'm Ameera, adventurous, witty, light, sweet, smart, Camden grown. So a haiku poem would be something very short and sweet like that. So I'm going to say it one more time. So hey, I'm Ameera, adventurous, witty, light, sweet, smart, Camden grown. All right. And so if you guys will look right here, we have Nick Virgilio, which is a famous poet from Camden, famous haiku poet and writer from Camden. And Mighty Writers is actually housed inside of the Nick Virgilio Association, and he actually grew up right here in Fairview. He lived actually on the other side on Niagara Road. So this is one of his famous poems that was painted here on the wall. As you can see, it says, "Deep in rank grass, through a bullet riddled helmet, an unknown flower." So for me it's the flower. It's the flower for me. It's also just like the unknown flower. And actually that's kind of like what I think. When I think of Camden, I think of beautiful flowers, unknown and unseen, right? So this is one poem that I really enjoyed. This is also a haiku, as you can see. Deep, deep in rank grass, through a bullet riddled helmet, an unknown flower. So 3 lines, 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables for the first line, seven syllables for the second line, and 5 syllables for the third line. All right. So I also want you guys to kind of check this out. This is some famous art. I'm gonna call it famous art because it's beautiful. The art on our walls is beautiful. So and it says "Rise Up, Children." And when I think of this, I think about my girls from Girl Power Artists, a workshop that I teach with Mighty Writers. We also wrote a few haiku poems based on how we feel about the cities that we come from and things that we really love about it. And some of the girls said that they really love the art on the wall. And you know, it lit me up. It lit me up because that's something that I really enjoy too, the art on the wall. And one thing that I really enjoy about art is that it's expressive. It gives you a voice. It allows you to heal. It allows you to grow, and it's a vehicle. So I want to share one of my poems, one of my very first poems that I wrote that I actually believe it brought me here because art and poetry takes you places. So I'm gonna go grab my phone real quick because I don't want to mess up the poem. I kind of memorized it a lot, but I'm still memorizing the middle of it. So I want to share it with you guys though because it's really cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So let me pull the poem up real quick. Mm, You guys can continue to check out the art. All right, so here it is, guys. So I'm at a Black History concert a few years back with my niece, and they're in the audience killing it. And I'm like, I need to write my own Black History piece, and so I wrote one. It came almost instantly, inspired by a trumpet's blow and a drum's beat. Yo, I legit want to spend the rest of my life in the arts, performing and enjoying and being a part of all the creativity rooted in our hearts, the Natasha Shings and the Purple Rings. I don't want to miss any of it. The stomp and our feet, enough to make the world speak. Revolutionary, the Hughes, the Luthers. Shorty, shorty, how you get so fly? It's art in my neck roll. It's funky, psychedelic even. The strands in my hair intertwine so well. It's art. This is art. Your art. I'm art. And art is forever. The Lamars, the Coles, the Savages, and the Drakes. We're funny too. The Harts, the Lawrences, the Murphys, the rhythms and the blues, contemporary too. How could I ever break loose from what raised me, brought me up? The arts. And I don't ever want to be away apart from what raised me, brought me up, the arts. I want to spend the rest of my life dancing like the Browns, singing like the Houstons, the Wonders, the Mays, dancing and producing, directing and producing like the Perrys, writing like Coogler and Cole, performing like the Beyoncés and the Badus, acting like the Henses and the Lathans. Go on. Tell another lie. Nothing gets a crowd louder than a Black piece of art. They killing it. And I want my hands, my feet, my arms to move to the drum beats of our ancestors. Because of them, I explore and enjoy today's art in peace. I am the descendant of the art once despised, but today, art and I, we rise. All right, guys. So I just wanted to give you a little background of how I feel about art. I love art. Art is so cool. Art brings us places. If you guys didn't notice, it's a Camden Appreciation Day. They're setting up the music. They're gonna have some artists come out. It's awesome, right? Art brings us together. It brings us together. It's community, and so I want that to be the basis of what we talk about today. All right. So let's go on in. I didn't share. We're gonna make 3 stops today. We're gonna go through some of the businesses here inside the square, inside the Yorkshire Square, right here in Fairview Village. And then we are going to walk past some of the residential, and then we're going to end at the top of the bridge. So we're going to talk a little bit, and I want you guys, when we're walking, I want you guys to think about things that you relate to. How do you think that people feel? How do you feel when you see what you see? What do you hear? What do you taste? What do you smell? You can smell through the phone. I guess that's something we probably gonna have to adopt now that we're all online. Learn how to smell through the phone. So, it's like no, but it's really crisp day. It's crisp day today. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful day in the fall. So it's awesome. So we're gonna walk through, and after we walk through, we're going to stop. I'm going to stop talking, and you guys are going to have some time to write whatever it is that flows. You can focus on writing a 3-line poem like the haiku, like we talked about. But if you're really inspired to write more, write it down, and we are going to share at the end. All right, guys. So let's go. One of the favorite things I love to do. I have not mastered it yet, but it brings you such a sense of peace and serenity. So you guys gotta check out this drawing. That's beautiful. And it takes time to care for plants, right? So this is like a type of person who really take the time out to take care of their garden. That means a lot. And they have some Halloween decor. Oh yeah, I wanted to say that. Yeah, like people live there for years. People people lived here for years, right?
If you can get that neighbor to talk.
Hey, you want to come up for a second? I want to ask you a question. I just wanted to let you know that I love your garden. Oh, it's not. Who is it? Your daughter?
No, my neighbor. I live next door.
Oh, you live next door. Okay, cool. Well, I'm out here. My name is Ameera. I'm the program manager at Mighty Writers, which is a nonprofit organization that keeps the thinking right with charities. And we're just out here talking about the neighborhood, Fairview Village and Camden, and seeing the bright things. And garden is one of them. And I see that really cool cat. Is that your cat?
No, that's all the cat.
Okay, so what we were just talking about how many people lived here for years. So how long have you lived in Camden?
Off and on about 10 years.
10 years? Okay. Is there anything that you love about being here?
No, it's just down.
Is this the town? Okay.
What, boy?
He's a cool cat. I like that cat. Thank you for talking with us. All right. I like this, of course. So it ended up being in the neighbor's house, but it's still pretty cool. Her name's Wanda Ramirez. And he said, I think what he said it's just a town, but a town means there's life. That means there's culture, right? So that's good. So we are getting ready to just head over to our third stop over at the top of the bridge. We're gonna actually cross, and I'll give you some backstory on the bridge. Not too long ago, because my mom is she's 50 something, and she always shares stories. Well, I love talking with my mom because she always shares stories with me, the good ones and the bad ones, about growing up in the city. She has a lot of great ones, but I'm gonna move in a little bit on some of the negative things about our city, because I don't want to take away from the fact that while there is pain, right, and while there is struggles and hatred and things of that nature, we still shine, right? It's still love, it's still beauty. So we're not basically saying that bad things don't happen, but bad things happen anywhere, right? So I kind of want us to zoom in on some of the good things, and kind of in the beginning, we're gonna keep walking. I'm sorry. Kind of in the beginning, we saw Nick Virgilio's poem about the flower, and we saw the little children rising up in like a flower form. I kind of want us to go over here at the top of the bridge, and then we're gonna zoom in on the water a little bit. And well, I'll talk to you guys when we get there. But so back in the day, this side of town was populated by all whites, and then on the other side of the bridge, it was all black. My mom shared with me that actually her and her brother used to always try to come over here to play, and then they would get chased out, so they were never able to come over here until we integrated. And now it's mostly black people who live in this neighborhood, and black and Hispanic. So also, Fairview Village was actually an army base too. So the troops would come home after fighting in the World War I, I believe, and they were stationed over here as well. And we didn't get a chance to see it, but inside the square is like a memorial for all the soldiers who were lost during that time. So maybe when we go back, we can kind of zoom in on it, but we didn't get a chance to see it because of the activity that's going on, which I'm really excited about. So we're only, like I said, we're only going to go to the top a little bit because I wanted to zoom in on the water. It's kind of dark, and it's kind of it's not clean. So I want you guys to kind of notice that.
All right, yeah, that was.
So we are almost there. So like I said, we're just gonna zoom in on the water, and it's kind of dirty and muddy, but I want you guys to think: rolls through the concrete, loads through the mud. All right. You know how hard it is. You think for someone to experience hardships and understand that art, like the dancing and the singing that we went through, and the community event, those are the things that help us heal and help us get through these things. So that's why in all my workshops, I teach art and love because it helps us. It helps us express what we've been through. It's a social platform to speak on things like social injustice. So, some ducks. You guys gotta see the ducks. So yeah, this is actually where we are going to stop our walk. It'll be really cool if you guys can see the ducks. And that really just helps me close on my thought. So it's pretty dirty, right? It's not like beautiful like we saw the garden, but you see them ducks. They in here. They splashing, right? They taking their bath. I don't know how ducks live, but they're taking their bath. They feel good. They're together, and yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, guys. So that is our last stop for today. Like I said, we are going to stop talking, and we are going to walk back to my home. And once I get to my home, we are going to share out on some of the things we write during this time. So in this time where we are not talking, this is a time for you to write your poetry. Again, if you need help with writing haiku, that's a 3-line poem. The first line has 5 syllables, the second line has 7 syllables, and the third line has 5 syllables. And you're basically going to write about what you feel and what you think after walking through the city, the part of the city that I live in, and from my view and how I see it, right? And how, now how we can see it. So yeah, that's it. And we are going to head back. So in this time, you guys grab your pens and get your words out. All right? I'll see you in a bit. Let me grab my laptop. This is one thing I do love about Zoom. Like, it really connects us all over. So I guess we could, if you guys want to share where you're from, that'd be cool too. Let me get on. I am here. All right. Here I am. It looked like we had some chat going on. Oh, somebody said appreciating Camden more than ever. That's beautiful. All right, guys, so we are here. We can talk. Once again, hi, everybody, because now I can see you. At first, I couldn't. So thank you so much for coming out. I hope you enjoyed the walk and captured some of the beauty from within. So if you are ready to share out, we can go around the screen a little bit. And if you have poetry you want to share, the floor is yours. All right. I don't know if they're frozen or not. It looks like Rafi is frozen and Jackie is frozen.
Oh, am I frozen?
I'm here.
I'm here.
Oh, hello.
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 Oh, there it is. I was like, what?
Yeah, just,
I said,
I muted myself.
Okay, beautiful. So thank you for coming in. Is that Rafi that was talking?
That's me.
Oh, who was talking? Was that Jackie?
Yes.
Rafi, here.
I'm glad you can hear me.
Yes, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, cool. So you guys have any poetry you want to share?
Okay, who should go first? I wrote a couple of haiku.
Go for it.
Go ahead, Jackie.
Stepping on dead leaves, I hear the crackling sound of my breaking heart.
Beautiful. I like that.
Spider's web, these threads of longing between you and me. Not there to receive her flowers and candles, hidden run victim. I thought that was, wasn't sure it was a hidden run victim, but there were flowers and candles on the pole. Defying odds, a dandelion sprouting from a sidewalk crack. Leaves changing colors, I embrace the autumn of my life. Sidewalk cracks, the small chances I thrive on. And that's it.
That
For
was
each-
beautiful, Jackie.
Beautiful work.
Yeah.
Beautiful work. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I felt that. I like that. I felt that. That was cool. I noticed the lights and the flowers too on the pole. I'm not sure what happened, but I like that. I'm happy you noticed that.
Okay.
Yeah, those were beautiful. Accepting your autumn. I like that.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for sharing, Jackie. That was beautiful.
Always
All
amazing
right.
work.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So, Rafi, you got anything?
I do. I couldn't fit it into haiku, so I wrote two tanka.
Okay.
All right. The first one. Camden streets alive. Kaleidoscope of cultures. Flavors fill the air. Tunes trading moves with the trees. Crunching leaves beneath the feet.
Wow.
So that was, thank you. That was when we were walking through the park, I guess the first time around, just touching on the festival a little bit. And then when we went into the neighborhood, I guess, is that Fairview Village?
Yes.
Yeah, which is great. I've never actually seen that. I've been to the writer's house and to the gallery, to the gardens, to a number of the places, but I haven't been through there yet. So I hope to be able to visit soon. And the second one is rocking chairs greeting, crisp autumn breezes teasing, those seeking respite between webs, pumpkins peeking, orange gardens blooming through.
Wow.
Beautiful. I like that, guys. Both, Rafi, that was beautiful. I like how you show the beauty from within, peeking through the webs. I like that. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Those were both beautiful. That's definitely just something that I'm always thinking about, like the beauty. What's the, it's some dark areas, but what's the light? What's the good things about it? So that's pretty good. In acknowledging peeking through the web. So it's there. Kind of like when we stopped at the water, we could see that it's there, but you can still shine through it.
Right.
So that was good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rafi. That was beautiful. Okay,
Thank
how
you.
about Mary? She muted herself. She may not be there anymore. And then we have KJ Monroe. KJ Monroe, are you there?
I am. Can you hear me?
Yes. Welcome. How are you?
Wonderful. I thought at the beginning of the walk you said that it was a crisp day.
Yeah.
So what temperature are you at?
So the Weather Channel said 77 degrees. To me, it feels like 74. It's 68. Okay, so it's 68. When I checked, it said 77. but it doesn't really feel like 77. So they just shared with me it's 68, and it feels good.
Okay. I'm coming to you from Whitehorse, Yukon in Canada, which is next door to Alaska. And
Wow.
we use Celsius here, but we're below 0 this morning Celsius.
Wow.
So -4, I think, right now. No snow yet, but it's just always amusing to me. I would find it very, very comfortable where you are.
Yeah, that's what I meant by crisp. I hope that's what I was saying. It's really comfortable. It's a really nice day. You could get out. You could wear a jacket or not wear a jacket. It's up to you.
Yes, well, you would want a jacket here today. It's just where I am, but no snow, so we're happy about that. Anyways, I just have one that I would share with you today, and I think I might write it as a one-line haiku. I'm not sure at this point, but anyways, leaves underfoot, the crunch of potato chips.
That was beautiful. I like that. I really love haikus because they let you just have like a really short thought, but it's powerful. So that was beautiful. I love that. I like how you mentioned the chips. Like, that's really good. I know, like, it sounds excuse me. It sounds crazy, but yeah, that's really a part. Like, eating chips from the corner store is part of the inner city life. So that was pretty cool. So thank you for sharing, KJ.
Thank you. It was part of the walk for sure. And I just want to say that the audio and the visuals for me weren't great. Like they're cutting in and out and stuff like that. But it's still totally worth doing this. And I really appreciate it. It was super fun. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for coming. So I did write one. So I'll share that. And then if you guys want to share anything else before we go, then we'll end it like that. So I wrote one for the end of our walk. And it goes like this. All the days seemed doomed. 2020 was the reboot hard. Lotus through the mud. So I read kind of fast, so I kind of read it a little bit slower. So it says, all the days seemed doomed. 2020 was the reboot hard. Lotus through the mud. So that was the one I wrote.
I got a piece of something. That's just
let's go on.
So one of the biggest things that stood out to me was that giant tree. Just as we were coming out, we were coming out of the square, going down. It was a huge tree. With the top were kind of round now. So I got something in my head. It's like trees older than neighborhood, sprouting stump and sprouts wide enough for our entire family to wrap around.
That was beautiful. Wow. Those were good. Those were great poems, guys. So yeah, so definitely. Well, KJ, I'm sorry, it's pretty cold where you are, but I'm not sure if you are accustomed to the cold. But if you guys could get outside and enjoy the weather, enjoy the scenery as much as you can while we can, before it gets too cold, that'd be really cool. I like going outside to write and seeing what we see. So that was cool. So thank you. And Mary, I think she walked away, so that's fine. So guys, thank you so much for coming out and sharing your poems. They came out really great. And yeah, so I hope you guys leave with another view of what it's like to live in Camden.
Is there time to read one more thing?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. This is still finding itself. But it's a little bit longer, and it was started before, but then added to during this. But it's still happening. It's called Dusk Descending. The trees are on fire. Reddened orange sears the sky. Brilliance smoldering. Fleeting light reflects. Pure blue, clear white, yellow angles without scorching. Crisp leaves flung like wanton ashes as dusk descends. Chilled breeze carries shadows in its darkening pockets. My hearth sparks, then crackles before it retires under night's thick blanket.
Wow.
That's it.
Rafi, you're so natural with it. Like, your imagery and the color.
I
and everything.
know.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Always have gorgeous work.
That was great.
thanks.
Yeah, I
This
felt
was
that.
great. This was really wonderful. Thank you.
And I definitely want to thank all y'all for coming. Definitely give it up one more time to our workshop leader. Got on as multiple cameras as possible. Also to Courtney, our videographer, for coming through and holding on the lines, giving us some great looks. We're going to be sending out a survey for y'all to put in more haiku so we can compend them into our digital materials. All of this is going to be uploaded and constructed into this really nice digital walk for you to be able to see and to share. And this is the last of this year, but we're going to be doing, I think, at least 4 more of these next year. So definitely stay tuned. And thank y'all all so much for coming.
Thank you.
All right, guys. See you next time. Peace and love.